Welcome to What's Happening Wapaka. I am Joni Kern. Today we are talking with Allison, who works with the Renewable Energy Fair. Welcome to the show, Allison.
Thanks so much for having me.
It's actually going to be exciting to talk with you because I am one of those consumers that is really trying to make changes in my life that are moving toward using less energy and being better to Mother Earth and all of that kind of stuff. So tying that in to the Energy Fair, which has got to be pretty exciting, is going to be easy. Now, you told me that the Energy Fair is held in Custer, correct? And
Correct.
When is that?
June 16th to the 18th.
So it's 3 days?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you pretty much take over the entire town of Custer, I'll betcha.
Yeah, it becomes a little city.
Okay. Tell me what kind of booths and what kind of fun things are happening there.
Yeah, great question. We have over 250 educational workshops and over 200 exhibitors, and it's pretty much anything you could think of related to sustainable living and renewable energy. So there's companies there that could help you with your home and making different purchases or changes to reduce energy or be more sustainable. And then there's also people that have products that you could buy, like different detergent options or something like that.
That are less chemicals that we're putting in the ground.
Yep.
Because this isn't just about how much energy we're using or how high our electric bill is, correct?
Right, yeah, it's a whole picture.
So what kind of workshops are you holding? I mean, obviously, how can I use less energy in my home, and how can I, with what I have, live more sustainably? Are they also introducing new products that we can take a look at?
Yeah, so we have a couple different categories. There's green building workshops and exhibitors, and sustainable living workshops and exhibitors. So you could, one example would be your lighting options and picking which light bulbs you put in your house, or how can you reduce your energy usage by turning off the lights when you leave, or simple things like shorter shower times aren't always as exciting, but if you pay attention, they can save a lot of energy. There's this interesting kilowatt meter you can actually plug into your outlets, and then you can learn how much energy different devices are pulling.
Oh, that would be interesting. That would teach us a lot, because they tell us to unplug everything when we're done using it. And some things I'm pretty good about doing and some things not so much. But they say that that can save energy even if the actual appliance is turned off.
Oh, absolutely.
Correct?
Right, some things pull energy all the time. So a power strip is a good option. You can just flip the power strip off and have a couple different things that are plugged into the power strip, and then it'll turn them all off.
Terrific. So this whole Energy Fair is 3 days, right? And the 250 workshops are over those 3 days. Where do I get information on it?
TheEnergyFair.org.
Okay. So now tell me, because we were talking a little bit before, I really do try to make small changes in my life that make a big difference as far as my footprint, probably because I took a class in college that talked about how big my footprint was. What are some things that you're going to be talking about at the Energy Fair that we can also do, small and expensive things if we're on a budget, that we can do around our house to either save the amount of garbage that we're dumping or to save some pollutable like gas or electric or those kinds of usages?
Yeah, so for energy options, I know there's different, you can install, solar panels or something like that on your own home, but there are programs and community programs out there where you could buy into something and not necessarily have to make a large investment on your house. Something that isn't directly as related to energy, but is of the same token, is food. Everybody eats. So your food choices and making simple changes, having a garden, dehydrating some food, going to the farmer's market. There's a lot of workshops that talk about food skills, seed saving, canning that are pretty easy if you take it just step by step.
And it's healthier for us to be doing our own gardening. And I think something everyone has to keep in mind is that 40% of the food in this country is thrown away, which is, that's like half our fridge.
It's amazing.
And to not throw that, I would fall over if I was throwing away 40% of the food in my house, but it's something that is pretty widespread.
Oh, yeah.
So, good. So we'll look forward to the Energy Fair. We'll look forward to seeing Custer. It's not a town that most of us get to very often. And 3 days, June 18th through 16th through the 18th. I got it.
Yep.
Thank you for being with us today, Allison. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, thanks so much.
All right. Thank you for joining us for this episode of What's Happening Wapaka. We'll see you next time.